the more sociable you are, the dumber you become. A brutal Machiavellian truth. 1. The friendly never rule. Since childhood, we've been taught, be friendly, be likable, get along with everyone. But that is a trap. The more sociable you are, the more you lose your edge. The more agreeable you are, the less people fear you. And if they don't fear you, they will never respect you. Machiavelli, the master of political power, never advised you to be the nice guy or to be liked by all. He said, he who seeks to please everyone ends up pleasing no one and losing his own power. 2. Being sociable isn't a virtue, it's a weak man's strategy. 1. Why do people try to be sociable? Because deep down, they fear rejection. But Machiavelli believed, the strong do not fear being alone. Because solitude is freedom. It allows emotional discipline. Sociability is often a symptom of weakness, a fear of being excluded. 2. Being sociable lowers your standards. When you try to fit in with everyone, you start to say what you don't believe, laugh at jokes you don't find funny, follow the crowd, even when it's wrong. You sacrifice your identity just to feel accepted, and lose your power in the process. 3. Machiavelli's rule of separation. Machiavelli never taught us to be friendly. He taught us how to survive among wolves without losing our own fangs. 1. Always maintain strategic distance. Don't let people read your emotions too easily. Don't overshare. Don't confuse honesty with foolish transparency. People admire you more when you say less. Distance creates mystery. Mystery creates power. 2. A leader is not the most liked, it's the most obeyed. A true ruler doesn't try to be everyone's friend. He creates rules. He keeps distance. He is respected because he is unreadable, untouchable. If you're the guy who's friendly with everyone, then no one really takes you seriously. 3. Never try to blend in with the masses. The crowd is fickle. They cheer for you today and destroy you tomorrow. Machiavelli understood. A wise man avoids merging with the masses, for the crowd respects only what it cannot control. 4. The price you pay for being too friendly. 1. You become a doormat. Sociable people avoid conflict at all costs. So they struggle to say no. Eventually, people start walking all over them. They're seen as weak, predictable, spineless, and no one respects that. 2. You get used and discarded. You offer help unconditionally. You agree just to keep the peace. You smile even when you're being insulted. The result? You're seen as easy to control. And people use you without guilt, because they know you won't fight back. 3. You lose your identity. The overly sociable person has no firm values. They shapeshift to fit in. But in the end, they become a cheap imitation of the crowd. 5. What to do instead, the strategy of the strong. 1. Be selectively social. You don't need to be friends with everyone. Choose those who match your values and your mindset. One intelligent ally is worth more than 10 foolish cheerleaders. 2. Make yourself hard to access. The most valuable people are never too available. They don't appear everywhere. Not everyone can reach them. That's why they're respected and in demand. 3. Do less. Go deeper. The sociable man knows a little about everything. The wise man knows everything about what matters. He avoids useless social noise. He invests in depth of thought, purpose, and personal power. 4. Always stay in control. Don't react to your environment. Create the environment. Don't try to be likable. Be just cold enough to be respected. 6. Final truth. Do not dissolve into the crowd. Modern society tells you, be likable, be friendly, be open to everyone, but powerful people don't live that way. They stay cold when necessary. Keep a protective distance. Never try to please everyone. Because respect never comes from friendliness, it comes from presence, standards, and mystery. Do you want to be liked? Or respected? You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be isolated. But you must learn to stand your ground, to reject the crowd when necessary, to say no, to be okay with not being liked by everyone. Because Machiavelli was right. Those who try to please everyone lose themselves in the process. Fire. Have you ever been taken advantage of because you were too nice? Share your experience in the comments. Bullseye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who's sacrificing their identity for approval.